Welcome to the Saturday stream. I hope everyone's having an awesome Saturday morning. Hey, Political Talks, how's it going? Hope you guys had a nice Thanksgiving weekend. Same. Basically, the usual. I'm just glad that we had a long weekend with Thursday and Friday off, so that's good. Uh-oh. I think we're getting some laggy connection here. Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. I think Discord's freaking out on us. I think Discord is... Oh, there it goes. Well, that's okay. You guys can deal with me for a moment. Okay, here we go. Wait. I think we're back. I think we're back. Nope. Alright, folks, well, we get... Hello? Well, we get the co-host back. I don't know if she can hear me, but I'll tell the story anyways. Maybe I'll have to tell the story twice. That's okay. Just now, like 5 seconds ago, we tried to get... Well, my girlfriend tried to get Vaquita in here. And, Vaquita's been a very naughty kitty today. She's been an absolutely naughty kitty. She was being so sweet the other day. Hanging out, sleeping on my chest, sleeping on my side. She's been so sweet. And today she's just been a naughty kitty cat. She tried to use Christine's leg as a toy. Oh, can you hear us? Hello?
Hello.
All right, I think we got you back. Sweet.
Discord locked.
Yeah, it was like freaking out. But whatever, it's all good. We're here. So, could you hear me though? Did you hear my little story?
No, because we were all disconnected.
Okay, so I'll just tell it again. So, like, just literally as we were doing the countdown, and earlier today, Vaquita's just been like a very naughty kitty today. Like, we took her outside. She was in her little leash and harness. She was being all cool. She was walking around. She's doing much better walking around with the harness, and we're doing good. And then like 5 seconds like into the count, a couple of like, I would say about a minute and a half before the countdown ended, as we were doing the starting soon screen, my girlfriend just like came in, try to bring in Vaquita for Caturday, and she just like attacked her. She just attacked her.
No.
What a naughty kitty. And she was playing with Vaquita, and Vaquita got her finger. Like, she's got a band-aid on and everything. Naughty
I'm
kitty
sorry.
today. Kitty's being very spicy. Well, we're learning.
I thought I had been showing you what my boy does to me.
Yeah, no, you don't have to show me. We've seen it on stream. We've seen it on stream.
True. That's true. Like that time he clawed into my hand and I just calmly sat there with a smile while his claws were all the way in my hand.
Yeah, I've had to do the same thing with Vaquita when I'm like putting her down. So I completely feel you. Just today, cause like oh yeah, so I forgot to preface that.
Mess in here right now. It is.
I forgot,
y'all. Look at
I forgot to preface that story with by telling you that Vaquita, like literally a day or two ago, she's been so sweet. Like, I'm talking about like super cuddle buddy. Like, she would be sleeping on my chest or next to me, or in between us, or like she sleeps on Christine's chest too. She has like this she has this habit of always like going to one of us to sleep, and it's the cutest thing. Or she'll like hop in my lap. While I was playing Empire Earth yesterday, I want to say, I played like almost a whole game of Empire Earth with her on my lap. So she was being the sweetest kitty. And today she's been super spicy as of a few minutes ago. Jeez.
Come here, Squeaky. Squeaky's afraid. to come on
Aw.
camera. Come on. Come here. Come here, Squeaky.
Squeaky is gonna take up the whole camera if he comes by.
Come on.
Because just to be clear, chat, Squeaky is huge. Squeaky is not a cat. Squeaky is like a bear.
He's a little
Yeah, a little floofy leopard. Oh my goodness. Hello, Squeaky. Aw, man, we need an emote for Squeaky.
Okay.
For a little bit.
You're okay. Hey. You know you want me to hold you. Put your phone. Okay. Oh, baby, you're okay.
big kitty. Big kitty.
You're okay.
Aww.
You're the same little dude who follows me around crying until I pick you up. Don't act like you're abused.
I swear, when Makita wants to go outside, she swears like she's being tortured.
With me? I was over.
Pip is just being Pip. Pip is being a cat.
You gonna give me your belly? Who's got your belly?
Oh no, that's a trap. That's a trap.
Who's got your belly, Squeaky? Who's got your belly, Squeaky?
If there's anything I've learned,
belly rubs.
Oh, Makita does it as a trap. Because if you try to rub her belly, she'll get you.
Come here, baby. I think.
And she'll act all cute too. Yeah, Makita will act all cute.
I think he's afraid of my jacket.
Like Makita will do a thing where like she'll like run up in front of you, plop herself on the floor, and turn herself belly up like this. And then I'll be like, oh, that's adorable. And then like the moment you even like get close to her, she like tries to grab your hand. I was like, that's a trap. Nope.
Well, I just had to kill a giant. Jesus.
Yikes.
It just jumped out at me.
What?
When I walked out in the garage, so I stepped on it.
A jumping spider. A jumping giant spider. Yikes.
Yep. Squeak. Not afraid of me now that I took my jacket off, boy. You'll be okay now? Oh, I better
Melody.
go upstairs. The dogs are barking.
Melody.
You guys are not going to believe this. Look. Sugar baby! Hi! Oh.
That's adorable. Hello, Oreo.
Alright, upstairs. Go on. Show everybody upstairs. There you go, babies.
Where's other Melody?
You're okay. Oh, Oreo, sugar baby, sugar baby. Why are you so excited? You missed me. I was gone for like 2 hours. Okay. I have a $10 Home Depot score.
What? $10 Home Depot score?
Yeah, the shelves I told you about.
Oh, yeah. Well, show us.
Check it out. So basically, I bought two. I bought one for each of my monitors, not knowing that I could fit two on this one monitor.
Nice.
So, like, this thing was literally $4.98.
Nice.
I got two of them up here. Got my little webcam in the middle.
That's so cool. Is that on the wall? Yeah, that's attached to the wall, right?
No, it's on my monitor.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
The monitor is attached to the wall, but the shelf
Yeah.
arms, like a webcam.
Yeah. That is so cool. What?
But it lets me get some stuff off my desk. So everybody, quick, go to Home Depot and
what?
They're $4.98. It even comes with these little
mesh things.
Yeah, if you want to make it non-slip.
What?
And they actually have a really cool carbon fiber texture. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah. You can kind of see it on the glimmer. That is so
But
cool. I didn't even
yeah,
know that was like a
basically
thing.
they were on sale for $4.98. I had never seen them before. I walked by it, so it was like an impulse buy kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I bought two thinking I would put one on each screen, but then when I got home and started opening it, I was like, well shit, it looks like both of these will fit on my big monitor.
Nice.
So sure enough, both of them fit on the big monitor, so I still need to get one more to go over here. But yeah, pretty cool. I thought I would share that with y'all because everybody needs a little extra storage. You just
Yeah,
have to
no,
be
no
careful
kidding.
depending on how your monitor's mounted.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to increase the tension on my arm on my monitor because putting weight on top it can make it sag if you put too much weight.
Yeah, but I mean, I suspect that it's not designed to hold a lot of weight, but it is designed to like kind of keep like little novelty items like you have on top of there. The little
Right.
like pop figures and stuff. Yeah, that's
But
pretty cool political talks. I agree.
obviously if your computer, like Ed's isn't mounted on a gas shock, so his it doesn't matter, he could put as much weight as the shelf will hold.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mine, I just have to adjust the tension a little bit on the
I
on the
I've got
shelf.
my monitor on the I've got my monitor mounted or not mounted. It's just sitting on the desk. That will still work, right? Because it's just attached to the back of the monitor.
It doesn't attach to anything. You
Right,
know how
just
the
the monitor.
Logitech, webcam we have works?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's the same thing. It has a
Yeah,
little
so it
clip.
just
It goes across the front, and then it
uh-huh.
has the arms on the back.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It just attaches to the monitor, right? Just behind it. Just
It
like the
just sits on
webcam.
it. It doesn't attach like at all. It just
Gotcha.
sits on top.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it uses its own kind of brace, just like you said, the camera, just like the
It's
webcam.
basically like this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Work, work.
Yeah,
10
I
out of
mean, I've
10.
got like
10
how
out of
big is
10 recommend.
how wide is the shelf goes backwards, right? Not forward.
Yeah, it goes behind the monitor.
Right. How long is that shelf back like the I guess width would be?
Um, you say this like I have a tape measure
No, no,
on my
no,
belt
no,
or
just an
something.
estimate.
You do
Just
realize this is sarcasm because I quite literally have a tape measure on my
well,
belt.
well, I was just asking for like a ballpark. Like, does it look like a couple of inches, like 3, 4 inches? I don't know. I
All right,
can't tell
so
from
it
video.
is 7/8 inches wide,
Long.
and the usable part of the shelf is 6 1/8 deep.
Okay, so about just over 6 inches, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That well, shoot. I don't know if I could put that on my monitor because my camera is literally behind it. I would have to put my camera on top of that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. But I could put it on something else.
But hey, this is really handy. I'm not gonna lie. I got some stuff off my desk, which was nice.
Yeah, for $4, that's pretty good. $4.98.
They're normally
Yeah.
like $10, so they're not, crazy expensive regularly, but I'll take a sale when I can get one. I got 2 for 1, so.
Right. Right. I was
Well,
just at Home Depot yesterday because we're gonna try another we're gonna have another go at sweet bell peppers. We got two bell peppers. We've got candy cane bell peppers and
ooh, what are those?
I have no idea. I've never seen them before. So that's why we picked it up. They literally look like they have the outside coloring looks like candy canes, like that green, white, red, white kind of meld,
Right?
but just peppers. So it looks cool. It looks interesting. So we picked one plant and we picked a poblano pepper again to give it another go and to see if hopefully maybe we can try something else because our original sweet bell peppers just did not do good. Like, I mean, they just did not do good. The plant itself was fine. The plant itself was doing okay. But every time we tried to get fruit out of it, it would just be bad. The fruit would get blossom end rot and things like that. So it's just been like frustrating to try to get. And we've been looking like online different methods for caring for peppers, and everybody's got like different things, and they all contradict each other. So I've
Of
just got
course.
so I've just gotten to the point where it's like, look, you figure out what works for you, because like everybody's soil, everybody's temperature, everybody's way of doing it. Some people may add different fertilizers that you didn't realize that they were doing, things like that. All of that comes into play. Some people use
What did they grow
compost.
there the year before?
Yeah, so like exactly. So like I don't know, like I'm just gonna try to do my best, and hopefully we can get some sweet peppers going, which is really good. Our Thai hot peppers are just doing absolutely wonderful. I gave my dad one of the Thai hot peppers.
Thai?
Oh man,
Are they Thai or Thai? I thought they were Thai.
sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong. Thai, like Thai, Thai. Sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Are they shaped like Thai?
No, they're not. No, sorry, that's my bad. Thai peppers, hot Thai peppers, and
Sorry,
I gave one to my dad. I gave one to my dad, and he was like, "Holy yikes! This is more spicy, and this is more spicy than the chiltepin peppers from Central America."
Dang.
Even though they look the same, they look like they're from like the same type of plant, like family plant, because the peppers look almost identical to each other. Just that the Thai hot peppers are a little bit wider and a little bit bigger. The chiltepe peppers, which I don't know the name of it, that's just what we call them, are a little bit thinner and just and smaller. So you can kind of tell the difference. But basically they're, for all intents and purposes, I mean, they look like they're just like, you know, from the same kind of family of plants, and I found that interesting. Ooh, Angelo, it's possible that it's actually pronounced thigh, I suppose. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced like TA, like instead of like the TH, you just kind of say Thai.
I
Because
could
like
be
Thai food.
wrong, and I could have been pronouncing it wrong my whole life.
Yeah,
So,
I know, right? But no, I think that, yeah, we might be the ones that are pronouncing it wrong. But from what I understand, it's like Thai food, you know, like Thai food places. So I'm gonna assume that because it's kind of spelled like that. I don't know. Either way, those peppers are incredibly spicy, and they're small too. They're like little tiny peppers, and all you need is just one to put in that salsa, and you're good to go. If you want to make it super spicy, you put 2 in there, and then woof, then that's fire. That's fire. I recall that when Thai people pronounce it, it sounds a little bit like the TH. Okay. I mean, hey, if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced, that's how it's supposed to be pronounced. I'm not gonna tell, yeah, you might be right, ooh, Angelo. You might be right.
That's dope. Learn something new every day.
You learn, yeah, exactly. You learn something new every day. True. So, I mean, yeah, the TLDR is that these peppers are incredibly spicy. And, I'm super proud that I was able to grow that plant, because it was on the brink. It was on the brink of dying. And, we brought it back. And so now we got 3 pepper plants doing, it's probably a subtle pronunciation. Gotcha. So like yeah, okay. That makes sense. So we got 3 pepper plants going that are doing really well. And now we just gotta cross our fingers and hope that these 2 bell pepper, these 2 sweet, the candy cane pepper and the poblano pepper, do okay. The only thing that I'm concerned about is the white flies and the iguanas. That's it.
Yeah, those iguanas.
Yeah. Once the iguanas figure out that there's a new pepper plant, they will just like raze it to the ground. Like, we bought, we attempted to grow a orange sweet bell pepper, and I think that plant lasted about a week. A week. The iguanas here have no mercy. No mercy whatsoever.
Oh man. So, how was your Thanksgiving, Carlos? What did you guys do? You went to your parents or?
Yeah, just did like a family thing, just us. That's pretty much it. I mean, we didn't do much. All we did is just have the family thing, then we came home, and that's it. During that night though, that's when I started feeling kind of weird. Like I thought it was maybe my allergies acting up, but like I started to experience those like allergy-like symptoms where you have like really a lot of runny nose but nothing else, or you'll get like headache, kind of like congestion. I was like, oh no, here we go. Something
Did you
must
eat
have like
something you shouldn't have?
no, I don't think so. My I thought that it was just like simply like my allergies got triggered. Maybe there was like a candle because my mom loves to light up like candles or something like that. Maybe there was something there previously that was messing with me, but then I was like, that's really weird. It's been like only getting worse as the night went on. And I was like, there's something off going on here. And that night, I just started to feel like worse and worse and worse. Friday was pretty meh. And now I'm sort of like after a good night's sleep and Benadryl, some Claritin and Benadryl. We're okay.
Fiend, you.
We're hanging out.
You fiend, you. I did not do a damn thing for Thanksgiving.
Hey, that sounds good.
Part on my Jeep.
That sounds good to me. Doing nothing is probably the best one could hope for when it comes to having a long weekend, right? Get a chance to chill out.
I should have worked, but I just decided I didn't.
Sounds good. Oh, so you bought this what would you call it? Like I guess radio system? An Android radio system?
It's an Android head unit.
An Android what?
Head unit. Head
unit. Okay. For the Jeep. And I gotta say, it looks pretty dope. I saw you sent me a picture of you downloading, or what was it? Downloading Discord or trying to log into Discord. Man,
yeah,
if you
I was downloading Discord from the Play Store.
If you could get Discord to work and just like do call-ins from the Jeep, that's pretty cool. That's super cool. That's super cool. You don't even need your phone.
Nope. That's kind of the whole plan.
That's so cool.
Exactly what I was planning to do right now, but it was something I kind of got forced into a little bit because the radio in the Jeep stopped working and we needed a new one. And
yeah.
Like, all right, are we going to spend another $600 on one we don't really like that is going to die, or we're going to spend, twice that and get one that's really good that's not going to mess up on us?
Yeah, like, I mean, if you could try to avoid spending, I shouldn't say spending, but like if you can avoid having to like use up more like stuff instead of just having like a one and done kind of deal. That would be good. That would be really good.
Yeah, exactly. So, we didn't even get like a super cheap one the first time. It just, I don't know, we had issues with it from the get go. So I guess we just got to run it,
Yeah, yeah, it
And
happens.
what happened, the main issue was that it didn't fuck up all the time. So, as a mechanic and somebody who does, repairs and just general maintenance and stuff, I can tell you if you bring me something that occasionally gets messed up but doesn't do it all the time, it's not exactly easy to tell you what the problem is. So, and then not to mention Best Buy, in their infinite wisdom, you can't call the store. You think you're
What?
calling the store, but you get a national hotline type deal.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they put you through to somebody in India, and then they put you through to somebody back in, well, I don't know if it's actually India, but somewhere else. And then they put you back through to the States. And they got all these stipulations, and oh, well, we can't get you in for 3 weeks, and you got to go to the original store you got it from. I'm like, the hell I am going to the original store I got it from. It's over an hour from my house. Like, I'm going to the store that's 15 minutes away. Make it happen. Oh, I was losing my shit. It took me like 3 hours.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. Nice. Ah, that's not a that's not a big deal.
Only has my my Sirius XM on it. So then whatever I'm doing on the head unit, I don't have to stop doing that to change my radio station or do this or do that. So that's kind of
Yeah.
cool. And the one I bought is pretty nice. It's this little touchscreen dude,
Nice.
which I got to decide where I want to mount it. But yep, there's Cygnus. Got most of the dash out. And
Nice.
I got the unit in there just to test it out before I put it all back together. And this is the backup cam we're going to be installing. This thing is tiny. It's literally 3/4 of an inch.
Nice.
1080p camera, and it's 3/4 of an inch. Crazy, I tell you. Crazy. But yeah, this has been my little project. Of course, I can't just get anything and do it the normal way. I'm definitely over.
Well, I mean, if it works, it works.
It'll be worth it. Like I told you, I'm gonna add to. Why does it look like I'm not connected to Wi-Fi? It says I am. Well, I'm gonna be adding 2 more outlet style things on there. One on each side of my dash. One's gonna have USB and aux, and the other one's gonna have USB and HDMI. Because yes, friend, unit supports HDMI in, so I can plug in my laptop or my Nintendo Switch or
Yeah, that's so cool.
whatever I want, and
That's super cool.
do it that way, which I'm excited about that. And
I wonder if you
obviously,
can like mount your There must be like laptop mounts that you could put on the car.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That would be cool.
Um, but yeah, I'm excited about it. Obviously, I'm going a little bit extra by putting in um basically I'm going to be drilling holes in my dash and installing what look like factory ports, which are actually just added access points to the head unit. I really didn't want to have a bunch of wires hanging out all over the place.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
I'd rather have it set up really nice where I have plugs and you just plug it in and there's not a bunch of wires. The wires will all be behind my dash.
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty cool. I'm sure that once it's all put together, it's gonna look really, really nice. I'm
Oh, I'm
excited to see
excited.
everything. Yeah, I'm excited to see everything put together.
Me too. I can't wait. I even got at Best Buy yesterday when I went and I got the Sirius unit. I got a 512 gigabyte card
Mm-hmm.
for the head unit because it has its own SD storage built in. I think it's got
Yeah.
64 gigs of onboard storage, and then it's got an SD slot that's only for GPS data.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I don't have to have any kind of signal to use my GPS. It works no matter where I am.
That's pretty cool, actually. That's I can't say the same for most GPSs, right?
Nope, and you can use any GPS app you want that you can download from the Play Store, or you can use their built-in one that
Mm-hmm.
they made.
That's
Um,
cool. That's
so
super
yeah,
cool.
I kind
I
of thought,
think,
oh, instead of plugging in a USB plug or something, I'll just get a really big memory card and we can put everything on there. But say you wanted to go for a ride in the Jeep and you're like, oh, I got all my music on this flash drive. You could just plug it in and
yeah, that's actually pretty neat because, like, obviously, if you're out there, you're not gonna have signal, and if you're trying to stream music through, I don't know, your phone, like through YouTube or Spotify or whatever, uh, and you don't have signal, it's kind of rip, right? Rest in peace. Can't really stream,
that's right.
so you can just have it saved on a memory card. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea. Actually, I didn't think about that. That's actually a
And
pretty cool idea if
I've
you're out
only
there.
got I've only got one camera to install today, but I'm going to be ordering another one for the front of the Jeep as well. And someday I will eventually add more cameras and put in a mini video switcher, um,
Nice.
which is an option with this thing, which is so cool. So I like that. I can do that. What else can I do? God, I don't even know that it does so much. I'm not remembering everything.
Well, I think then the better question starts to be, what can't it do?
Really, just Sirius XM. That seems to be it.
That's pretty cool. So
I'm
like,
even I'm even thinking of getting a Wi-Fi hotspot to keep in the Jeep so that it has signal all the time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So basically what you have is like essentially what would be a decent medium.
A tablet. It's a
Yeah,
tablet.
basically a medium to high end tablet that just does pretty much anything that you can think of that a tablet can do.
Exactly. Except it's not just a tablet. It also controls my Jeep.
Right, right.
And the other cool thing I was showing you was that Torque app, where
Yeah.
this thing comes with a USB OBD2 dongle that you plug in, and it connects to your head unit through Bluetooth.
Mhm.
And that bad boy gives you real time view of all the specifics of the Jeep, and as well as if you have any codes that need to be read or cleared, or if
Yeah.
you have bigger tires and you need to reprogram the computer so that it knows that you have 35-inch tires now and not 31.5-inch tires.
Right.
And it's really cool. So that saves you right there. You would spend $400 or $500 getting a programmer for the Jeep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What most people do. Well, I don't have to do that. It's built into my head unit.
That's pretty cool.
I think really when you consider everything that's built into it and the fact that you can't really do this with almost any other head unit, pretty neat. Oh, and I
Yeah.
mentioned it's
What
IP6
a water and dust proof is probably very very important considering.
66 rating
Yeah,
on a freaking head unit.
yeah,
And don't get me wrong, there are, and I'm aware this is probably, I know that they do all the wire harness and the software and stuff here in the States, but I wouldn't be surprised if this unit.
hmm
Um, but they do have cheaper Chinese Android head units. They even have a really cool one that's 10 inches and it restyles the dash. It's kind of nice.
yeah.
I
I mean, it just depends.
thought about getting one of those, but you know what? You're
Yeah,
shipping
like
it from China. If you have a problem with it, you're gonna have to pay to ship it back. Then you're gonna have to pay for them to ship you it back. Then like it
yeah. I
becomes
mean,
a
it just
whole
depends. Like the reality is, it just
whole
depends.
thing.
You got to be very knowledgeable on what you're buying, because like if you don't know, then yeah, you know
And I've
that's just
heard,
how it
yeah,
is.
I've heard when those other ones go bad, they don't really give you a lot of support on the back end. Um,
Yeah, because it's
as
just
well
like kind
as
of
well as
generic.
I looked right, as well as I've looked into them, and the wiring on them is like, oh, okay. The
Yeah,
one I
no,
got is like plug and play.
right.
The other cheaper one, you would have to wire it yourself, which I could do, but I don't know. I like the idea of being able to just plug in my factory harnesses and go from there.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it just depends. Like, if you, especially if you know what you're buying, and especially if you know like what that entails, and you could maybe make a case and be like, oh yeah, I know that this is okay because of X, Y, and Z. But like the reality is, if you don't, maybe just get like one that's easier to put in.
Oh yeah, and I could have gone the more complicated route. To be honest, it was taking out my old head unit that I had gotten, which is not a cheap one, by the way. It's like a $600 Pioneer head unit. It was not a cheap radio.
Yeah, I mean,
But
Pioneer's supposed to
here,
be good.
here's what I took out. Look at these wires and stuff.
Yeah, I couldn't
And
tell you. I couldn't tell you what any of those mean if
I know what they do, but it's like, okay, shit, this all had to get wired by hand for the most part. Whereas the one in my Jeep, it all pretty much like it had its own wiring harnesses and you plugged them in.
Okay, sounds
So
sounds easy.
that's the difference. On
Now,
mine, admittedly, it's a little bit more difficult of an installation because, like I said, I do have the Alpine Premium Sound on my Jeep, which means that factory I have I think it's a 12 speaker waterproof Alpine system with a
yeah.
sub and an amp. So my factory wiring's a little bit different. I'm gonna have to take this out and switch a couple wires on the back of it, which is not a huge deal. Just something to be aware of, as well as the fact that mine is a manual transmission.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, unlike everybody else who gets to just plug it in and have a backup camera from the factory, like just they already have a harness built for this thing that if you plug it into an automatic Jeep, you put it in reverse, the backup cam pops up.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Because
not so much
mine
for the
is a
manual.
right, mine's a manual, so I don't have the same kind of wiring with my shifter as you do on an automatic.
Right.
And basically, what I'm going to do is when I run the wire up through the tub panel behind the tail light, I'm just going to tap into um, my reverse line, and let that be the trigger. And the cool
Nice.
thing is they have it labeled already. They have a fucking wire off the back of the harness extra
Nice.
in case you have a manual. This is your reverse trigger.
Yeah, so basically what you're saying is someone like me could do it. Like
Anybody,
that's
really.
literally the question of the day. Can
Do you know
I
how
do
many
it?
Do you know how many bolts I took out to get the whole dash out, or well, almost the whole dash out?
I think you said 4, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
four seven
Hey,
millimeter
Anodyne.
bolts.
How's it going? Welcome, welcome. It's
It
probably yeah, so
it
all the
literally
news
it literally took me all of 2 minutes to wire up the radio, about a minute to get my dash apart,
yeah,
and then about 2 minutes to get it in.
that's not that bad. All the news
No,
say
it's
food prices are going up 80% next year by spring. I have no idea. Angelo, I don't know if it's going to be like 80%. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I do know that whatever inflation is going on right now, the reality is we're probably going to have to deal with this, I would say, like another year. Another year, maybe.
I
But
don't want to deal with it.
yeah, I don't know if it's going to be like 80%. I have no idea. Hey, Anodyne, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by, my friend.
We love you all.
Tulsi said milk costs $3,000 where she is. True. $3,000. Yep. That's very true.
Almost dying.
That's very, very true. Uh, so,
What
yeah,
had
like the
happened
idea
was
that,
I
um,
was using it as a hotspot, so
the idea that, um, I don't know. The idea that food prices are going to be like 80%, I just don't see it. What are you basing another year on? Past experience? No, there's nothing like this. There's no basis for this. We've never had to deal with a supply line delay such as this due to like the pandemic and things finally catching up. I'm basing this on like what most economists have said, that we're gonna have to probably deal with this maybe another year, depending on how quickly all things get back to normal. But I'm not. There's no basis. There's no past experience for this. This is an unprecedented, uh, situation that we found ourselves in.
true that. Good lord.
What are you connecting? Is that your laptop?
Yeah, I was
Nice.
on my laptop, but
Oh, nice. I like that little sticker that you were showing. Can you go back to it?
what sticker?
There was like something like a really cool pattern. I don't know if it was a laptop or I don't know what you were what you were filming. Just like literally like a minute ago, there was like a nice pattern of what I think was yellow and something.
Yellow.
Was it behind the laptop? The sticker behind the laptop?
All that's behind my laptop is my Ryobi bit set.
No. I mean, like, do you
Yellow
have stickers?
sponge. You might
Do
have
you?
seen this yellow cord.
No. There was something there. Do you have like stickers behind your laptop?
Nothing yellow. And my
Oh,
laptop was open, it wasn't closed.
yeah, that's it. Okay, so I missed it. It's not yellow. It's like green and purple. That
Yeah.
design.
Yeah,
That
I'll give you one if you want. I think I bought an extra one.
that little snowflake
Ooh.
crochet kind of design. Marble.
Yeah, that's not a.
Marble.
Let me show you. My friend made them.
Nice. It's like a kind of like snowflake crochet figure. Yeah, that's it.
But
Yes,
yeah,
that's it right there.
I have a really big sticker on my fridge. Which, by the way, if anybody wants to my fridge, let me know. We are collecting magnets for it.
Nice. I love that pattern.
Yeah, and I love my new Frank Zappa magnet.
Nice. Love it. Bertie Sanders. That's right. Uh I like it. I like that. I like that pattern.
So
I love that pattern.
I have the little sticker on my laptop, the big one here, and then check this out. I have an autographed original print of that
Oh,
up
nice,
on the
nice.
wall.
Up there. Yeah. Oh, can
And I
can you show
think,
like the drawings or paintings or art that you were
oh, I
framing?
erased them. Oh, wait, you mean the photos? Yeah, I
Yeah,
still haven't done the last one. I'm such an ass.
but
Um,
that's okay. Show the ones that you
but
hanged.
there's
Yeah.
I have to hang. That's on my floor
Nice.
right now. And then the other ones are up on the wall.
Nice.
So see, I got these two here. The one on the floor is gonna go here. And I
Yeah,
got
there we
this
go.
one
That one on
here.
top of that. Yeah, on top of the door. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Nice. I like it. I like it.
And these are all color charts for glass.
Neato.
But I think I may or may not have an extra
Oh,
of
that's
that
okay. I
design.
mean, I was just like, I was just saying that it's really nice.
Oh,
Uh oh.
oh God, it was stuck. Why? Okay, I don't know. I had stickers in here somewhere. Where I would have put that. Would have been down at the bottom. Oh,
So today in South Florida, it's actually not hot. It's unbelievable.
I don't believe you.
Me neither. I went
You're
outside, I was like,
lying.
wow, it's not hot. Like that's like a rarity. That is a commodity down here in South Florida. It not being
Guess
hot.
what, Car?
Oh, sweet. Nice. That's it right there. Nice.
I
Nice. I
want
love
that.
that pattern.
All right. Well,
Sweet. Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, or maybe I did tell you. I don't know. I forgot. Um, so my sister has confirmed that she's probably really not she's probably really able to just take in nice, nice.
what he sends me the
That's so cool.
art in. Oh, so
She's
she
able
wants
to
to
take in the two geckos. She's actually really excited. She was like, "Man, I was thinking about getting a crested gecko, and this just happened to happened to be." Um, yeah, she was considering getting a crested gecko.
Yeah, you're just gonna need 1 or 2 Home Depot buckets to put all the stuff out of the tank in, because you can't move the tank with stuff in it. It's got to be empty.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. So
and
that's
I
going to be a
have,
mission.
and then I have 2. Well, not really. You just gotta you scoop it out with a hand shovel and put it in the buckets. Not really that hard. And then I have a couple little, like this big containers that I actually moved them up here in, and that's what I let them travel in. They did really well.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would suggest there.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know what the logistics are gonna be. Sweet, but maybe when we get up there, we can like bring them down as we come back from our way. Because like, so in December, I think what the plan is gonna be, or I think the easiest plan is gonna be obviously we're gonna ride out Saturday, like first thing in the morning. I'm talking like as early as possible. We'll probably get there kind of ish. I would say about 5 or 6 to your
Mhm.
place. Hang tight for Sunday, and then ride out, obviously, crack at dawn on Monday to get there in time for the wedding. Once the wedding's over, we'll come back, obviously, and we'll come back Tuesday, and we can hang out Tuesday, and then Wednesday is like, that's it. We gotta start our way down, like at the crack of dawn on Wednesday, so that we can rest. Whew. And man, holy yikes. Dude, my girlfriend just sent me a picture. Hold on. My girlfriend just sent me a picture. Dude, Paquita just like chomped her hand really hard, or scratched it, looks like. Dude, she's been such a
No.
spicy kitty today. Such a naughty kitty.
You
Wow.
guys need some CBD for her.
There are CBD pets. CBD pets. There are CBD treats for pets. That is true.
I
In
know.
fact,
I use them.
actually, Anodyne is a moderator for the Majority Report, and I think that Majority Report, Sunset Lake CBD, I think does like pet treats that
Nice.
have a little bit of CBD on them. I think, if I remember correctly, I believe that's they were talking about that as part of the thing.
I got a bottle of CBD salmon oil, and our pets love it.
Nice. Oh, here we go. Yeah, actually, thank you, Anodyne.
God, my
That was
laptop just fell.
oof. There we go. Um, full spectrum pet CBD oil tincture. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Check it out, and you get a coupon code. Left is best, and you get to save on pet CBD treats or oil. That's super cool. I knew it. Thank you, Anodyne. I knew I saw it somewhere that they had some type of line for pets. Yeah, that's great. I'll save that. Save that in my favorites. Gotta check that out. But yeah, if you want a coupon code next time you need to order, as well, just use coupon code left is best.
Hell yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I am impressed and
Yikes, you said it fell?
it fell off the hood of the car onto the concrete.
What? I mean, you got a good laptop, okay? So it's decent.
Oh my god. Like, not onto the cardboard, nothing. Right onto the fucking concrete.
Right onto the concrete. Yikes. By
I
the
don't
way,
even know what happened. It was sitting there just fine, and then all of a sudden, I turned around because I heard something, and it was the laptop sliding onto the ground.
oh no. By the way, have you seen what is that? Hold on, let me move myself out of the way there. Oh, that's what it is. A screen caddy. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna look for. Okay, gotcha. This is perfect, actually. I'm gonna go to Home Depot and look for that today because you need some stuff for the garden. Nice.
It just so happens I haven't cut up the boxes yet. I've got a stack of small boxes here that I need to cut up and throw away.
So
but I've been lazy pants.
Nah, it's all good. That's the whole point of a long weekend. What was I gonna say? Oh, I have a laptop story. Well, it's more of a netbook story. You know this story. Back in the day, when I was in university, I had a Whenever I had when I was in university, I had a netbook with me, and unfortunately, I had a because it's small, it's lightweight, and I forgot about it. I left it on top of my car and just drove off. And yeah, it got smooshed. That one didn't survive though. It got completely smooshed. I tried to bring it back to life by changing the screen and hoping I could just like change the screen and make it work again. But yeah, it just didn't work. It just completely toast. So yeah. But oh, also, speaking of your laptop, I'm glad that the extra RAM worked.
Oh my god, me too. You have no idea.
Yeah, because that would have sucked. But I figured that it looked like the same RAM that you had sent me, and my laptop could only take one RAM stick, and unfortunately, you can only buy it in pairs for some reason, unless you buy it like from an actual person, like on eBay or something. You can only buy it in pairs, from what I understand, from what I saw. Right? Maybe I missed it. But I went directly to the Crucial website, hoping that they would just sell like one at a time, and I didn't see it. Maybe I missed it, but I only saw that they sell it in pairs because logically, if you're gonna buy RAM, generally speaking, most have 2 slots. But lo and behold, when I opened up my computer, there was only 1 slot. So I've just held on to this 1 stick of RAM that I had no use for because it didn't work on my other laptop, or at least I don't think it does. It didn't look compatible. So I'm glad that I was able to. I'm glad that it worked.
Oh, me too. Makes a big difference.
It does. It absolutely does. 1000%. 1000%. Like, you know how we used to have, like, problems constantly with Discord? I mean, it would be every few minutes, versus now it's, like, pretty much gone. I would yeah, it's gone. Usually it's Discord when it freaks out when we try to do something, like when you change from Wi-Fi, or when you try to do 2 things at a time, or when you switch out of Discord it freaks out, but normally so far it's been much better.
I know, thank goodness. I hope my neighbor doesn't come over and bug me.
You supposed to be
He
helping
has-
out your neighbor?
No, but he has this habit of like he'll see my garage door open and he just comes over here, and it's like down here in my underwear.
Dude, I'm working over
you get-
here. I'm
Give
working
me a
over
call
here.
before you come over. Goodness gracious!
I'm working over here.
I'm surprised you didn't name your Jeep a different.
A difficult Jeep. I should have named it that. Nah, I think Thruder is cool.
It is.
Oh, that reminds me, by the way, how whenever you have time, doesn't have to be right now. You know how you had like that customized like little plate on the front, the dash, little customized plate that said Jasper on it?
Yeah.
How does
those
one?
are expensive.
Oof. Never mind.
I think it was like $160.
Okay. I mean, okay. Never mind. I mean, you can point me to the website, and
I'll
we'll
have to
see.
think of what the hell the name of the company was.
We'll see. But yikes! I don't know. I don't know if I got that.
I can't remember, and that leaves the stock grab bar and stuff. If I had it to do over, and what I'm going to do differently this time is there's a company called CMM Off-Road,
Mm-hmm.
and they actually make like a billet aluminum grab bar for the Jeep, and they'll do any color powder coating you want, and
Nice.
they'll engrave your Jeep's name or a message or whatever, and you can put RAM ball attachments on it and mount phones and tablets or whatever from it.
Oh, cool.
But if I had it to do over, that's how I would do it, and that's what I'm going to do with this Jeep. I do not think either I didn't know about this product, or I don't think they made it when I had Jasper. But yeah, I liked my aluminum plate for the stock handle. It's just, I think it's like $50 or $75 more. I can get a whole metal grab rail.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess tomato. I don't know. It just depends.
Because that plastic one is.
Yeah. I mean, like the only thing that
You haven't been off road and holding on to one. I'll just.
No,
put it
I have
that
not.
way.
I have not.
So if you know, you know. I have the
Oh,
for a reason.
well, that's true. I can't wait to get up there. I can't wait to get up there and like at least say what's good.
We're gonna get you stuck, and then I'm gonna teach you how to get out of it.
No, because no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not about to do that, because if I put myself in that, no.
Everybody got to learn how to get out the hole.
Yeah, that's true, but I'd rather not, especially up there. Oof, no.
I
No.
didn't say I was gonna drop you off the side of a mountain. I said I was gonna get you stuck.
No,
That very well
no.
could be in my yard.
No, I mean, that is true. Maybe that's more comfortable, but nah, I don't know. Like, I would be down to go in, like, a baby trail. And by baby trail, I mean, like, a trail that is...
I already told you we're Valley.
That's a baby trail?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't trust you.
It's the one I took Vlad to. Oh my god.
Nope, don't trust you.
It's literally a street. It's not even a trail. It's a road.
No, that's not a trail. That's a road.
You're not gonna think that when you get there.
Oh, okay. All right, then fair. If you think that's
A road
okay.
here is not a road there.
Okay, that makes sense. If you think that's a
There's
baby
no
trail
pavement. You're gonna be driving through the creek.
Oh, okay. So it's like a baby trail.
You're gonna be going up and down the side of the mountain and dodging trees and
Well, I can do that.
yeah,
I
I
think.
know.
I think I can do that. I think I can handle
I
it.
know.
I'm just
You
worried
act
because
like I didn't move up here and learn how to do this stuff. I know what the first place I went to is. I did it in a stock Jeep. I go there by myself all the time. That's how simple it is.
okay, fair enough. That works for me.
You'll be all right.
Yay. We
And then,
have
we'll just wrong spot so you can learn how to get unstuck. That's all.
no. I don't have a way to pull myself out.
I do.
You're gonna have to pull me out.
Yeah, but I'm gonna teach you how.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe.
Important.
We've got Sunday, and I think we've got Tuesday. Would be the 2 days that we have. Sunday and Tuesday.
Well, Sunday would work. Tuesday, I'd probably be working unless I took off that day and worked like Sunday instead or something.
I mean, if you we've got till December, late December, like the last kind of week in December. So I don't know if you want to tell everybody ahead of time, your job ahead of time, but if not, then that's cool. Sunday we'll be there Sunday.
Remind me later, cause I'll forget.
Okay. Like we'll get there Saturday, but I mean like what I mean Sunday is like that's the whole day.
Right, I know.
Yeah, so
I speak burrito, remember?
that's right. That's right. So by the way, did we ever tell everybody how that story came to be? I don't think we've told the chat how like so
You
chat
mean
has
how
often
we became burrito?
yeah, like the chat like he has heard us talk like has heard us call each other that. However, I don't think we've ever actually told the story behind it. So
So there's this funny little thing called Siri. And
yes.
she likes to think that changes what you say all the time because they're your own fucking name. But yeah, Siri auto-corrected my name, Burrito.
Yeah, Siri auto-corrected Siri auto-corrected her name to Burrito, and then after that it just stuck. Because it was just such a funny moment that we both were like dying laughing that out of all the things, like it wasn't even remotely close. Like you would say, okay, maybe if your name was spelled like B-U and then something else, maybe, fine. But like that's nowhere near.
Like, come on. You know it's an iPhone, so like it knows my name.
Yeah, of course.
You have to teach it how to say your name and all like
yeah.
iCloud and it's got your name. Burrito.
So ever since then, it just kind of stuck.
We call each other burritos.
Yeah. And you know what's funny? I think like the other incident was that you know how sometimes especially like on the newer end, sometimes when you type a word, your phone will decide to put an emoji. So we were texting and then like I just see like a burrito emoji.
Yes.
Oh my god. That is so funny. Like, out of all the things that it could have auto-corrected your name to, like, why did it default to burrito? And again...
I wish I knew. It's not like that's something I even type. Like, you
right.
know I don't those usually. It's usually like a quesadilla or a taco.
Yeah.
Except now, in the last 6 months, I don't know, I've been on a burrito kick for some reason.
But either way, I mean, like... Siri should know because it's your phone. You can teach I guess
it had a and you know whatever.
Yeah, so it just kind of stuck. So if you guys hear us refer to each other as burrito, that's why, and it's hilarious. And I forgot that we never actually told the story behind it, or at least I don't remember ever telling the story.
Surprised.
Yeah, me too. We've been streaming for like almost 3 years, and I completely. At least to my knowledge, I don't remember telling the story. And it's funny because like you said, Siri should know, and so does the new, I forget what its name is. I think the android's name is Bixby for the, AI.
That's dope.
Yeah, I think the AI's, on Android is called Bixby, and it should know too, and it does the same thing when I type in burrito. It just automatically does a burrito emoji for some reason. So I always have to be like deleting it and telling it, no, I'm trying to spell a word. I put it in capitals. Like, stop
I
it.
love when it recommends the emojis.
Yeah.
Like, I
think it's hilarious.
I literally know what emoji I want to send, and I'll type the corresponding word just so I don't have to go look for the emoji.
That's funny.
Because I'm a lazy pant.
Not lazy, efficient. You're not
I'm
lazy, you're
restarting
just...
my laptop. I just did an update on it. Oh god, I hope my
Nice.
neighbor doesn't come over. It's a little dank in here.
a little? Meow meow purr purr. How's it going, Astro? It is indeed Saturday Caturday. You missed Pip.
I can't see it.
Nice. You missed Pip.
Can't see it.
You missed Pip and Marble. And wait, was Bailey on there? No.
Yeah, he was for a minute. I don't know if anybody's downstairs. I'll check. Hold on.
Yeah, don't worry, Astro.
Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hi.
There we go. Saturday Caturday. You guys are... Hello, Bailey. Hello, Marble.
Oh, Marble, you're being extra nice to me right now. Oh, give me that tail. The tail. She's so sweet.
Marble. Bailey.
Who's my son, Bailey? How you, B-Man? How you doing, B-Man? Oh, he wants me to hold him, I think.
Aww.
Either that or he's gonna attack me when I pick him up.
Yeah, Vaquita does that too. You know, she's been such a naughty kitty. Oh. Easy, Bailey.
He was gentle. And Marble only lets me hold her. She just won't she won't let anybody else even pick her up though.
Wow. Sorry, I was diverted by the changes to the international travel rules. I gotcha. No worries, Astro. Just happy that you passed by. Celtic Taboo. I acquired a new kitten slash this past week. That's awesome. That's really cute. They're all kittens, okay? They're all kittens.
Cat grass can.
They're all kittens. In my eyes, they're all baby kittens.
Look at Carlos. Look at him.
Yeah. We got some cat grass too yesterday. So we're gonna try to grow that. We're gonna try to grow that for Vaquita.
My advice is have 2 pots going. Start 2 pots, and that way you can get one growing really good. That way when she destroys the first one, you give her the second one.
It's supposed to be good for fiber. It's supposed to be good for them.
But trust me, you need 2. Grow 2 pots.
Gotcha.
And they do better if you get something that's wide and not really deep.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I grow 2 of these at a time. That way they always have cat grass.
Nice. Nice.
Bailey.
That is perfect. That is a perfect shot right there. Bailey was just chilling. At least Bailey and Marble and Pip are behaving much better than Vaquita today.
Look at him. Look at that.
Aww. See, I could watch this content for hours. I could watch Bailey just chill.
My sweet little man, huh? Oh, you're gonna rub your face on the grass, aren't you? Just a good boy, huh? Yeah, you are. Tell you that we don't have cat Saturday.
Oh yeah, no. Cats on Saturday Caturday is like a 100% guarantee. Guaranteed or your money back.
Bailey.
I acquired a new kitten. She is 6-month-old Maine Coon, solid black and super sweet, constantly trilling. That is so cute. That is awesome.
Oh, you're gonna love having a Maine Coon. They're amazing cats.
Yeah, the Maine Coons are actually pretty chill.
Like
hello,
people.
kitty. Hey, look, Vaquita's back. Come here. Come on, Vaquita. Come on.
They really are more like people.
Come on, Vaquita. If that's what we call catnip, the cats go crazy. No. Catnip is something different. Cat grass is different than catnip. So I don't know if you guys just saw Paquita come in here, but she's on my lap now. All cats are lovely. True. Yeah, no, catnip is something different. If you, yes, like Paquita will get aggressively, aggressively defensive about her catnip. If you put catnip, she'll like guard it like a dragon on top of gold. Like she'll just sit on it, and if you try to touch the catnip, she'll be like, "Nope, that's my catnip." Stop kneading on my phone. I have had a Maine Coon mixes all my life, but this is the first pure breed. Oh, that's awesome. Like I heard, from what I understand, Maine Coons are like really, really chill and huge. Oh, I think you muted yourself because I couldn't hear you. Wait, can you say something again?
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Oh, nice. Dude, you know what? Cheers. Despite Discord being so annoying, some of the benefits is that you can do things like that, right?
Like
Paquita. Say hello, everybody. This is Paquita.
Oh. Ew, something stinks. What the hell is that smell?
And Paquita is purring up a storm right now. Just chilling.
Somebody's burning something. Ooh. Truly, I need to finish cleaning this Jeep before I even start putting it back together. It's so filthy.
Oof.
It's disturbing. I let it get too far.
Well, at least that's something to do, right? Sometimes,
Something to do.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yes, I know. You just clicked. That's like something to do. Yeah, add that to the 1,000,001 things you have on the list today, or this weekend, I should say.
Oh, for the love of God. Somebody to do the cleaning while I do all the hard stuff, but that did not happen.
Dang. Hello, kitty. Are you gonna be a good kitty? You've been naughty all day. Mom told on you. You know that, right?
Do you have painted foot? Just the plastic.
Mine are just like plastic.
Go download Advanced Auto app.
Mm-hmm.
Sign up for the rewards. Buy a bunch of 303 cleaning products.
Yep.
These are what you're gonna need for the Jeep.
Yep.
Those plastic fenders, if they don't already, they're gonna start looking really gross. Like they start to look faded and white looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This stuff, buy it. Sometimes sometimes it's like $9 a bottle. Sometimes it goes on sale and you can get it for $3 a bottle.
Yeah, that's exactly the first thing my dad told me, is he has a bottle of that. And he said, you need to get yourself some of that. Yep. I recognize it the moment you put it up on screen. Yeah.
Like they literally use this on like planes and all kinds of stuff. It's really good.
Yeah. She's extremely long for 6 months. I'm told that Maine Coons are fully grown at 5 years. What? That's pretty cool. I'm excited. Me neither. I'm excited for you, Celtic Taboo. I'm sure. Do you have a name for your new kitty cat? Do you have a name? Paquita, you've been so naughty, okay? Mom's been telling on you, and I've got some pictures of some not very nice things you did, Paquita.
Oh my god. I'm crying, Carlos.
I got some pictures of you being naughty, Paquita. And now you're coming in here purring up a storm, trying to cuddle up. Trying to be all cute. Trying to be all cute, sitting in my lap. I'm telling you, she's like a Sour Patch Kid.
Did you hear me?
No, what's up?
I said she's got to be on somebody's good side, Carlos.
That's right. That's right. She's like a Sour Patch Kid. She's like super sweet, and then she'll like bite you, and then she'll be like super sweet and all cuddly. Isn't that right? Hmm?
Isn't that right?
She's like purring up a storm.
I'm crying right now, dude.
I'm stuck between Freya and Ishtar.
Freya.
Both goddesses. Freya. Nice. Alio, the tier 1 subscription. 13 months on a 12-month streak. Congratulations, you got the, you got that, infamous ADT, the ADT black badge, which is a 12-month, I think. Once you get to the 12 months, you get the ADT black badge.
That's dope.
Appreciate the support, for real, Alio. Thank you. Hold on, let me get you.
Okay.
Ow! Stop it.
You have incurred the wrath of the Vaquita.
True. Her tail's like swishing back and forth, and she just bit me.
Oh no,
she bit
Carlos,
my finger.
you're about to die.
Yeah,
Abort.
I know.
Abort.
I know.
Abort.
I know.
Oh, Carlos, get out of there.
If she knows that if she wants to hang out on my lap, then she knows to chill.
Get out of there, Carlos. Abort. Before it's too late.
Her tail's doing that swishy thing where you know that it's like at any point in the next 5 seconds she's about to like attack you.
Carlos, get out of there. Hurry.
Kitty.
You still have a chance to make it out alive.
Alright, Kitty, be chill and you can stay here. If you bite me, then it's over. Okay? If you bite me, then you gotta get off my lap.
Bite the fuck out of you.
Yeah, I know. She's like trying to like snuggle up. You know how like when kitties rub up on you? Like they like kind of headbutt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. She's like rubbing up on the side of my hand.
You better evacuate, Carlos. Get out while you still can't.
That new COVID-19 variant news killed my Thanksgiving vibe. Oh, don't let it kill your vibe. Look, I get that it's concerning. But so far we have very limited information. So until we know more, we just gotta wait for more information. It seems like the only concern right now is the slight increase of transmissibility, which is expected as mutations happen. But the only thing that would like really worry me is if it starts to circumvent the vaccine, which then that's something to be concerned about. But until we get any further information, because it looks like they're still getting more data in regarding, I think it's called, man, it starts with an O. I forget what it's called. It's the next Greek alphabet.
Omega.
Yeah, I don't know. No, not Omega. It's man.
Omni.
I don't know. Whatever. The variant, it starts with an O, and so far we have little information, and we know that it's just slightly more transmissible, and but so far we have no indication that the vaccines aren't working. So we'll keep that as Omicron. Thank you. There we go. So we have no other cause of concern with the exception of like it seemingly being more transmissible, and as we learn more, then we'll report on it as we get more information. She is scent marking you. That's major sense driver in cats. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Astro. That's exactly what she's doing. She's marking her scent. She's like, this arm is mine. She does that with my microphone arm too. Like she just keeps like rubbing on it. sometimes like if you pay attention, she'll be like, you can see her little head rub up. But right now she's being okay. She's being chill. She's bringing up a storm. Right, Paquita? You can see her tail like swishing. No. The 15th letter of the Greek alphabet. How many Greek letters do you know? Like 3. That was my stream yesterday. All COVID lectures and college reports. Nice. Nice. Hey, as long as you got that information. Hey. As long as you got that information going, that's pretty cool. Kitty, you can't scratch your head on my lap. You're gonna fall. Oh, I guess you can. Oof.
She disagrees with you.
Ow! Hey, out! It's only a matter of time. She lunged at my hand.
Told you.
Yeah. I mean, I gave her all the chances in the world. As soon as she lunged for my hand, I just, like, got her off my lap. She knows better. It's so funny because, like, she understands because I'll say, like, no, and then she'll, like, stop mid-bite. I kid you not, she'll have her teeth on my hand, and then she'll, like, stop and be like, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to be doing this. It's the funniest thing.
Said I both love and hate my interior.
If you've got the information, Alio, then yeah, absolutely, that's pretty cool. I would say that we'll be getting more info as this new variant progresses. I do know that a lot of travel was suspended. Alio, can you correct me? Was it in South Africa where Omicron is like starting to report itself? I think that we have had some cases here, have we not? Can you confirm with that? Can you confirm that? Yes. Okay. Have we had cases here in the U.S.? I suspect that we do, but I could be wrong. So yeah, like all I can say is that we must be vigilant, and I'm sure more information is going to come out, and get vaccinated. I mean, what else is there to say? Like, this should be even more of a reason for vaccination, as we have no reason to believe that the vaccine isn't working with regards to this new variant, unless proven otherwise. So yeah, this just continues to argue the point for it. We have 2 confirmed in the UK. Yikes. Yikes, because given the fact that, like, by the time people get confirmed cases, they may have been around other people, which then so on and so forth. But yeah, the point is, this makes an argument for vaccination. It's free. Just do it. Just do it. It's free. It's the best thing that it only. Yeah, exactly. It only makes the argument stronger for vaccination. Fauci does suspect the USA, but I want more sources. 2 days is not enough time. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Alio. I appreciate that. I appreciate the correction. No, I don't. I prefer not to have that kind of, like, just, you know, I prefer not to have that kind of messaging, to be quite honest. That's like, oof, borderline memeing into the sun there. I prefer not to think of it that way. I prefer to instead say this is just a opportunity to tell people that they should probably get vaccinated. I mean, like, really, it really, like, just this is more of an incentive to get vaccinated, right? Because, like, as we know, and I've talked about this before, South Africa, unfortunately, is has a very low vaccination rate, right? And low vaccination rate, meaning not many people have been vaccinated, gives more of a chance for a variant to come out that will give us more problems. I mean, that's just kind of how viruses work, right? To my knowledge. So just please think about it. Consider something that's so easy, free, available. Pfizer is FDA approved. I mean, I don't see it. I don't see any reasons why. More variants of viruses is not pleasant circumstances. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. So like, yeah, just do it. It's free. It's easy. It's readily available. I don't get it. Like, it's the
Or asshats.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just do it. Just do it, folks. It's not a big deal. What is it? An ounce of prevention is worth more than the pound of a cure, or something like that. If you don't like the idea of ending up in the hospital, if you don't like the idea of ending up in
dying.
Yeah, probably, maybe, depending on comorbidities. If you don't like the idea of being in severe illness, if you don't like the idea of having possible long COVID, which is possible to have long-term health effects, if you don't like the idea of being out of breath, having lung problems, having kidney problems, there are reports that this has cognitive issues for long-term COVID. I mean, yeah. Yep. Just as simple as that. Just as simple as that.
Doesn't sound very simple.
Yeah. Oh, and one key thing. This is super important. Do not go to Facebook, Twitter, or even Twitch for medical advice. Just saying. That goes without saying, right?
To tell people that.
Right.
That's just sad.
That's 2021 for you. The age of literally, we live in an age where the entirety of the Earth's information, the compilation of human knowledge, is in literally a device about a couple of inches that fits in your pocket. And here we are arguing about basic realities of life. Benjamin Franklin famously advised fire-threatened Philadelphia that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of the cure. Thank you, that's what I'm looking for. That's it. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of the cure. Yeah, there we go. That's the saying I'm looking for. There we go. Yeah, so just consider that. Consider that. And again, it's just like weird. We live in like bizarro world, where again we have literally the culmination of humanity's knowledge, or have access to almost, I would say, like, I know this is hyperbole, but like, to limitless information that's everywhere. We have everything that we could possibly want when it comes to locating information. And we are here arguing on Facebook about basic realities. I don't know. It's just weird to me that this is the type of like world we live in. Twitch did a stream with the CDC. Yeah, makes sense. Twitch did a stream with the CDC and White House about COVID in July of 2021. Interesting. I wish they would have... I wish our officials would have better PR management, and I wish our health officials and our government would be better at how do I say this? Conveying information. Because and this is not something new. I mean, like, back when it first started, I just wish that we had proper avenues of information. Hey, James Napper, how's it going? Tell that to the people of Illinois who a few decades ago through referendums decided to effectively cut their funding to their fire service to save on taxes, which resulted in higher rates of fires and an increase in insurance premiums. As Askin and Bartels put it, the pitfalls of popular control. Yeah, like, that is unbelievable to me, James Napper. I know this story. I know this story. I know the exact scenario that you're talking about, where they voted down to cut down funding for fire services because they wanted a cut on taxes, and their surprise Pikachu face when their fire department is underfunded or not funded enough to be able to, do basic public services such as, put out fires. Yeah, the irony is Benjamin Franklin flew kites into storms to get lightning strikes. Yeah, to the what would be considered discovering electricity. Yep. But yeah, you're absolutely correct, James Napper. Oh, this is the Twitch stream about the Facts live from the White House. Yeah, I wish we had more of that. Did they do anything else after this? Because that was only one stream.
Ooh, I hate when that happens.
Oof, what happened?
Oh, when you like something, but there's only like a little bit of it.
Oh, yeah. True. Pirate Ninja. Yo, long time no see. How's it going? Howdy, howdy. Welcome, welcome.
Don't mind me.
Oh, no. You're good. No, they only did one stream. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying about, like, having the ability or the capacity to communicate, and, like, they're not being very good at being forth, at putting PR stuff in the going through PSA announcements and things like that. Not bad since summer is past. I don't wake up super early anymore. Nice. I get that. I totally get that. Like, especially after the time shift. Man, the time shift really, really floored me for a couple of days. And I think it's just unnecessary. You should just leave it as is. Our Prime Minister gave a public broadcast an hour ago. Nice. Although, to be quite honest, Boris Johnson is kind of cringe. Kind of super cringe. But hey. The White House on YouTube has CDC videos about the vaccine. Oh, gotcha. Right, we aren't farmers anymore. Well, most of us. Yeah, I mean, it's not even about that. Like, it's just not necessary anymore. It's just really not necessary. But yeah, I think that's something that we could benefit from is proper communication here in the United States as a campaign for information. I feel like there could be a better distribution of information. I mean, come on, it was literally, we were supposed to be dubbed the era of information, the information era. Remember the internet? Al Gore invented the internet, and then
Wait, I'm sorry. What happened?
Oh man,
did I stumble into a DC universe?
Yes. Yes, and in a conspiracy, I think it's like a conspiracy theory that people have, where they believe that Al Gore invented the internet, or something like that. So basically, I'm just memeing off that.
Why would they?
I don't know. I don't know. It's a thing that some people believe. I don't know if it's a joke. I don't know if it's like realistic or not, but people do. I've heard this before. And anyways. So yeah, in the wake of the internet, we were supposed to enter an era. We were supposed to enter an era of access to information, and here we are. It was to conserve candles in 1784 by American polymath Benjamin Franklin. In a satirical letter to the editor of the Journal of Paris, Franklin suggested that waking up earlier in summer would economize candle usage, and it calculated considerable savings. We should definitely stop DST. Franklin suggested it as a joke. It was, what? You mean we lose a week? Wait, sorry, a week. That's a I
I'm
misspoke.
so
We
confused.
lose an hour of sleep because somebody made a joke.
What?
Yes, apparently.
Shut up.
I don't know if that's true. But if this is true, that's gonna like giga trigger me because like we basically were told back in 1784 that it was necessary to save and to economize candle usage, but it was a joke. It was a meme. He was being sarcastic. He was doing satire, and what? Did Benjamin Franklin literally meme this into existence? Am I losing an hour of sleep over a joke? What? That's beyond me. Computer scientists Vincent Cerf and Bob Kahn are credited with inventing the internet communication protocols we use today, the system referred to as the, quote, internet. Yep. It was also, I think, the infrastructure. The infrastructure for the internet to happen was done by the military at the beginning, I think.
I hear a deer. I'm hoping it's a deer.
A
Whatever
deer?
it is,
Nice.
we're gonna hope it's a deer.
That's so cute.
Hopefully it's a deer.
Yeah, this is the same dude that also flew a kite in the rainstorm to like develop electricity. I get it. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that story out, but if it's true, Pirate Ninja, that is hilarious and sad and angering all at the same time. Like imagine coming to find out in 2021 that the only reason you're losing an hour of sleep unnecessarily is because like some dude back in 1784 made a meme about saving candle usage, like candle wax, I guess.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious, but I'm also angry because I want my hour of sleep.
Tempted to someday vinyl wrap all my interior parts. I hate this shit.
Yikes.
You can't ever get it clean. It's
I know.
Once it's dirty, it's just fuck. That's it. Well, you know what? Off and
Oof.
vinyl wrap it and put it back on.
Yep, and that solves it.
Then it'll be easy to wipe off, but
oh,
that'll
be
a 2 burritos, 2 pizzas, 2 cases of beer, and a bottle of whiskey.
Oh my god. I got that from the wiki, but sources it's pointing to it's a biography of Ben Franklin. I mean, hey, Pirate Ninja, if that's true, that is a great that's wild. That is wild if that's true. Oh man. I thought it was like put forth because of somebody said earlier because of like farming and daylight, we needed to up production. Then it was like the whole idea that if workers get like that workers are able to stay out longer or something to the idea of that, so they kept it going. But now not so much. Now it's completely unnecessary. And it causes so much like domino effect, like problems, like accidents go up like an ungodly amount during like the first week of people like adjusting to the sleep schedule. It does mess with people's health, and things like that. So yeah, we just don't need it anymore. It's 2021. We don't need it anymore. Same with the heart attacks in spring. Yeah, exactly. Why did this get stopped? Ugh, Automod
Why is it so dirty?
The same with heart. Yeah, exactly. In 1895, George Hudson, an entomologist from New Zealand, came up with the modern concept of daylight saving times. He proposed a 2-hour time shift so he'd have more after-work hours and sunshine to go bug hunting in the summer. What? So it's this guy. It's this guy. This guy's fault that we still have it till this day. Is that it? So we've got allegedly Ben Franklin inventing it as a joke, and then we've got this entomologist suggesting that we should keep it because or inventing the concept of DST. I don't know. TLDR, very bad, very cringe. Lots of bad domino effects that come from you know, messing with people's schedule, sleep schedule, like that. So, I don't know. Just seems to me like it's outdated. It's not necessary. We should just go back to, we should go back to the hour, exactly. We should just go back to where we had it before the change, and then leave it like that. Oh, I think Hudson wanted to change it from 1 to 2 hours. Gotcha. The major of adopting the answer taken up by the railway companies to simplify timetables. Yeah. Why is it always to appease, like, companies? Jesus. I mean, like, look. Now knowing this information, now knowing all the negative effects of messing with people's sleep, like, we should just stop it. Jeez.
I don't know, it just annoys me because it's like I work all day and then it's time to put the chickens up before I even get home. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
So then Ed has to do it.
You're figuring it out. Yeah, we have always had business interest over the citizens, true. Did you eventually get through that NYT article, by the way? There was other 2 parts to it, but they're obviously long ones. Yeah, we got through, well, we got through the one that you sent me. Yeah, we got it took us a couple of streams, James Napper, but we got through it. Man, does it bring another aspect to the whole climate crisis? It does bring up another aspect, definitely. And I think that it just kind of should bring urgency to solve the situation. I mean, hearing the stories of these migrants and hearing how the global south is kind of dealing with it now, in this day and age, really kind of hammers down the point of not only is the climate crisis not something that's just like this ephemeral thing that's going to happen in the future. It's happening right now, and it really illustrates the domino effects of climate change when it comes to society. You know, just speaking on the socioeconomic aspect of it.
All right, Melody.
It definitely kind of opens up, it should open up people's eyes about what we're looking at, and more
Melody,
further,
it's okay.
a step forward to that would be how reactionary the response can get, right? When we have people like in Mexico talking about the same kind of anti-immigrant sentiment, you know, Mexico first kind of far right stuff that's happening. In Britain, Bristol was 20 minutes behind London, so Isambard Kingdom Brunel adopted it. Gotcha. I thought it was really good. It's an area that's not talking about enough with land loss and migration. Strains are losing like potentially 10 to 20% of arable and livable land is going to force us into new questions of food access and citizenship that are much bigger than anything faced before. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said, it just brings that new kind of socioeconomic dynamic really into play, and it should just kind of urge people, I would say, to really address this. Stop it. Stop it. No, literally nobody asked you, Bixby.
Oh, was that you? I thought it was me for a second.
No, it was Bixby for some reason. Like, I didn't understand that. Bro.
You're funny, Carlos.
Exactly. Nobody asked that robot.
I'm trying to clean this because it's so dirty it makes me angry.
I am not ready. Yeah, well, people are really addressing it. Yeah, not really. Not in the sense that it needs to be like. I feel like there are some steps forward that are being done, Uangelo, but I feel like the actual the reality of what needs to be done isn't really there. I don't think I sent you this book, but let me grab it. It's called Can Fixing Dinner Fix the Planet? Free ebook. Nice. If it's a free ebook, yeah, send it over. Post it on. Yeah. Just send it over. The other interesting thing is the time they use in space is UDT, which is also meantime. Greenwich Mean Time. Oh, is that really what it means? Greenwich Mean Time? I thought it was something else. I never understood what GMT meant. I've seen it like everywhere, obviously, when I look at time zones, but I've never actually known what it stood for. Yeah, it's just that they're not addressing it very good. I guess, I don't know. It would be nice if we had like, at least here, because like I mean, this is where I live. It would be nice if we had a competent government, specifically when it comes to the American government, that actually would want to seriously address the issue. Because like, you know, Joe Biden says a lot of stuff, and quite often it's true what he says when he talks about the, you know, when he talks about the planet. But the problem is there are too much special interests that are involved here, and the problem is Biden isn't really doing much. He's talking a lot, like you know, to quote Greta Thunberg, a lot of blah blah blah, but no real action. No real action. I'm not sure enough people will be convinced in time. I mean, maybe, Angelo, maybe, but the thing still falls on us to try to talk about it, and it's still, as long as there's still time, as long as there's still options that we have, then we should be doing everything that we can to try to spread the word and try to convince people that, hey, you know, this affects you too, this is a serious problem, this affects you, this affects your children's children. I mean, what kind of place do you want to leave them? All this other stuff. I mean, like, there's things that you can try to do, and I still think that we should do whatever we can within the time that we have, within the tools that we have. That's all. That's all we can do as like individual people. As a collective, though, I
think you can do more than that.
Yeah. As a collective, it would be nice.
Like a cop-out, Carl.
It sounds like a cop-out. Yeah, as a collective, I would like our government to actually do things. It'd be nice.
Well, it's
just
cleaner
like,
than it was.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
I think I have permanently ingrained paint into
no way.
carpet. Yes. I don't think it's gonna come out.
Well,
I'm gonna have to ask a couple people and see what they say.
I mean, like, from the...
Like I said, everything.
Yeah. I mean, that sometimes happens, Angelo.
No big deal. We got this.
Yeah. This book, oddly enough, resulted in me having a bit of a run-in with Turing on here a few nights ago, because there's a chapter in it which raised a very awkward question. It talks about how projections show places like Bangladesh will lose potentially about 1/3 of its land to erosion and sea level rise, which means an undernourishment population has even less land to produce food. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I bet like all of these areas will suffer. I think like Madagascar is going to face, or is on the cusp of facing, if not already, one of the greatest food insecurities. And they're not the only nation. Like the article says, some 1 billion people could be at risk of hunger due to climate change, many of them already undernourished. With our existing food distribution systems, how do we feed an increasing population with less land on an adequate diet that's not just meeting basic calorific needs? We need, I think, to change people's diet. I think it's the only option other than letting people die. I mean, like, yeah, of course, it would be nice if people started thinking that way, but it's up to us to continue to you know, advocate for, like, for example, plant-based diets, right? It would be on us to try to encourage people to say, hey, you know what? Maybe let's try doing this. Let's try doing that for a day. You know, like, things like that. Like, I know it's, like, not likely, but we've got to try, right? We've got to try to encourage people to make different decisions when it comes to that. I mean, these are individual things that we can do as individuals. That's something that we can do. Encourage people, right? hey, let's try this option. Hey, do you know what? How about we go out to this place instead, right? Like, I don't know, like, there's something that we can do. And if that's an option, I think the awkward thing that people in rich northern states, they have to own it. Like you said, they have to adopt a plant-based or vegetarian diet at least to help allow these people survive. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if like I don't know if you're gonna end up forcing people to do it, or the planet's gonna force us to do it, whether we like it or not. But the idea is to try to convince people, right? Change people's side before the existing distribution systems. Like right now, I think that is an option that somebody as an individual could take and do right now. Right now. It's something that an individual can do right now is to essentially, I know it's kind of a meme, but like essentially, what would be considered voting with your dollars, right? Voting with your dollars. Maybe you should choose different options. Even if we did fix distribution, there's not enough land to feed the world on the diet of the average American. We would quite literally need 3 planets to do it. Right, like if we do it like that, if you think about it like that, yeah, you would be correct, but then the solution would be, hey, there are better things that we can do. There are better ways to reorganize our priorities, right? There are better ways of doing things. There are better ways, more sustainable ways of reorganizing our priorities that will have a benefit. And I think that we could encourage people that way. There's a vegetarian diet premium as far as price, it seems. That's a thing. That's absolutely a thing, Angelo. That's why I'm saying I can't force people if they can't, right? But I would highly encourage folks to try, and like I would highly encourage folks to start shifting into a more plant-based diet where you can. I'm trying to go back to being vegan again. Yeah, that's cool. I support that. I think that is an individual choice that we can make, and it does have an impact. It does absolutely have an impact. So just keep talking about it and keep encouraging people, and yeah, you too can make your own little impact, right? You too can make your own little impact. Distribute or talk about new sustainable ways of doing things, right? New sustainable ways. I think Turing was talking about sustainable farming. I think he was talking about like food centers, community food centers, mutual aid gardens, things like that can get people together and kind of connect people. In that sense, I think that that's a good idea. And yeah, I mean, we've got to do what we can within the time that we have, within the tools that we have, right? I think that's basically it. Turing gets too angry for me. Yeah, he does. He's very passionate about, but he explains his frustrations, right? Like there is a reason why he feels that way. In my opinion, I think that he's very, I think that he's very communicative about why he is that way, right? About why he gets angry, why he's frustrated. In my opinion, I think he's putting himself, like, he's spreading himself too thin. I think he wants to do more, and I think that he and like, there's just not enough, like, there's just not enough, right? So I think that, especially with, as he was expressing the other day, the lack of like real networking that exists, which I kind of blame to the alienation of the type of system that we live in. Yeah. I think Professor Fanzo, the woman who wrote that book, makes a great argument about the externalities of eating less meat too. Oh, of course, it's not just like ethics or landmass, but it's also about nutrition and the fact that people in rich nations eat a lot of meat, but they're still gravely deficient in basic nutrients because they don't get enough good vegetables. Oh yeah, of course. And you can only really grow ones without GMO on dedicated farms, and that land from cattle ranch, and that needs the land from cattle ranches to operate. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like those deficiencies cost us as nations lots of resources through medicine, through supplements, through genetic and long-term health and development complications. Yeah, I agree, James Napper. Like the diet that we have, it's not really that good, right? Agreed, he acts like a scattergun. Yeah, sometimes he does, but like I said, he explains it, and I feel that frustration. As someone who is very empathetic, I feel where he's coming from. I understand where he's coming from, I should say. I understand where he's coming from. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense, right? Like, there's a reason why he's angry, and you know what? You should be angry. Yeah, that's it. Like those deficiency costs us. Yes, exactly, James Napper. Yeah, I don't disagree. Absolutely, 100%. Can you imagine if we had like an encouragement of more, or at least shifting to as much as possible to like plant-based diets and things like that? Not only would it be beneficial for us like health-wise, but like it's kind of crucial. It's kind of crucial. It's actually really crucial to our sustainability. That's it. There's no ifs, and or buts about it, to be quite honest. And I got the book, James Napper. I see it. I think the left, even the center, needs to take back the realm of food and population from the right. For too long, they've dominated the scene by pushing big business and population scare stories. I think scientists and intellectuals need to take the subject seriously and wrestle it back to find real solutions. Yeah, but I think some of them have, right? Like, I think some of them have already taken that into consideration. It's like, the issue we're having is one of, basically, if you want to make it as simple as possible, and I am being very, very simple. I mean, like, this isn't even scratching the surface kind of simple. It's just and I've talked about this many times, it's just the reorganization of our priorities, how we do things, is what we need to focus on. And I think there have been scientists who have taken that. I mean, like, if you look at like how the IPCC made their comments about what we need to do, yeah, our agriculture industry, our animal agriculture industry, and things like that, and the way we have our priorities set are completely mismatched. So if you want me to put it in the simplest terms, it's just a reorganization of our priorities and how we think of things and how we talk about sustainability. Yeah. Okay. Because like there's more than enough solutions that we have, right? This planet can sustain quite the amount. And the problem we're having is the way we're administering said resources are not exactly in line with sustainability. So it's just a management, a reorganization of management of resources and priorities where we need to focus that. And I think that if we can kind of hammer that down, we may be able to start talking to people about how sustainability works.
Oops. Shit.
That makes sense. So everybody doesn't really do anything apart from express an idea. It's too abstract to be transformed into an action. I think we need to phrase it more in the form of, yes, will be if we don't change our behavior now. It's about empowering people with the means to change. But yeah, like, but I think that that's what the argument is, right? The argument is, I think that, I know this is all like, you're adding the nuance that sometimes like people lose, but that is the argument, right? The argument is, at this current rate, obviously, the way we're managing things is not sustainable, right? However, should we change? Should we have the political will, and among other things, societal will to transform and change the way we act, the way we think about things, the way we reorganize our priorities, then it really isn't. So like the TLDR is, it isn't really the whole population thing. It's about our behavior and about empowering people with the means to change. Yeah, I agree with you, right? So does that make sense? I think it has to be a tangible thing for people. Dismantling capitalism is tangible for masses of people, but not eating a burger is tangible. Yeah. Vote with your dollar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, James Napper. Yeah, I believe we're speaking the same language.
What do you think, Carlo?
I believe we're speaking the same language. So, like, if you notice how I talk,
Carlo.
Nice. We got Streamception. Check it out, folks, on the right-hand side. Streamception, right off the Jeep. So if you notice how, like, the type of rhetoric that I use, my rhetoric is trying to go in that direction, I think. At least I hope that that's what I'm trying, that's what I'm achieving, right, James Napper? Like, you don't see me talking a lot about, like, I don't use certain language that might turn people off, right? I'm very specific about the type of rhetoric that I choose, and it's all meant to hopefully get people to understand my actual positions without being predisposed to dismissing what I have to say based on, like, silly labels or something like that, right? Like, I want people to listen to what I'm saying, right? Not just hear, but I like, not to hear, but to listen to what I'm saying, right? Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm making sense. I think this conversation's where I guess I wanted the discussion with Turing to go, but it derailed, like, immediately at the start of him into thinking I was, yeah, but that's the thing. I understand where some people could be, some people can get into that, because I'm a little bit, how do I say this? I've been in this conversation so many times that that I've already kind of, like, I already get it, and I've seen you in this stream more than enough times to kind of gauge where you're going. So that's kind of like the difference, because, like, I completely understand why Turing might think that that's where it was going. But yeah, my fear is that if we don't act, the population control argument will happen, and it's already on its way. Yes, and that is the argument that NYT journal was saying, right? Where people are starting to, instead of actually solving the problem, one of the things that I talked about, and I don't know if you were there, but I'm glad that you brought this to my attention. One of the things that we are starting to talk about is that, look, if we don't figure out solutions, then we will get the eco-fash version. We will get the eco-fash argument. We will get the eco-fash world, right? And where people are already thinking about, like I said, I literally just pointed it out a few minutes ago, like, people are starting to talk about, like the Mexico first argument, right? America first argument, like in the things that happens in Europe, right? They're now acknowledging the fact that, well, climate change is real, and you know what? F them all. Like, what? No, that's not. That's the exact opposite of what we need to be doing.
Not what the takeaway is here.
Yeah, that's not the takeaway. The takeaway isn't, like, trying to call, like, the migrants who are being forced to leave their homes. I mean, like, I literally specifically pointed that out from the article that you brought to my attention, James Napper, that, like, they're calling these migrants, like, in Mexico, like, these Mexico first people, you're calling them, like, parasites, right? When you start hearing language like parasites, alarm bells should be ringing in your head when you hear language like that, right? When you hear, like, oh, these people are just economic parasites, or these people are just ex-parasite, like, that should immediately ring alarm bells when you start referring to people like that, because that's one of the stages, is to make sure that you dehumanize people. And, like, when you use language like that, it starts to get dicey. That sounds like the skill a teacher must have. Getting angry doesn't help. Yeah, I agree. They hunker down, they shut themselves off. Cultural othering starts to happen when people feel insecure. Eco-authoritarianism is the big danger of this century. I've been on and off writing a thing about this exact problem for over a year now. I agree. That's why I'm glad you brought that attention, because it's another facet that we talked about after reading the article that you sent us. It's like, it's a facet that people aren't really paying attention to. Like, look, if we don't address climate change, the takeaway isn't, like, you know, when we talk about like climate migration and stuff like that, the climate refugees, like the takeaway isn't we need to we need to like fall into ecofascism. The thing is, hey, we need to address the climate crisis now. So yes, I agree with you. I 100%. I can give the other 2 parts to you if you want them for later, by the way. I'll try and grab them, not for now, obviously, but when you find time, yeah, we can go over the stuff in stream. It took a couple of streams, but it was very interesting. And I have no problems breaking down like these pieces in several over the course of several streams. I don't care. I'll take whatever amount of streams it takes to get through it. And too many streamers use a load of F-bombs and expletives. That's true, but that's not even the problem. I don't mind. I just like to, me personally, the way I run this is because I want as many people to view this as possible. So I treat this like a, I treat this very seriously. Despite I can have literally 1 viewer, or 20, or 100, and I treat the stream the same. You know, like I keep it PG-13, and things like that on purpose because I want as many people as possible. You know, like I want, like Heat sometimes has her daughter listening in. Like I want people to, anybody and everybody to listen, or to be able to listen. Like basically what I treat this as is like a literal like channel, right? So yeah, it's all on purpose. There's a strong tendency to use shock tactics and inflammatory language. Well, for some aspects, yeah, I see that you could be correct. Alright, they're massive links for some reason, but you can save them for later. Gotcha. Sweet. Yeah, I see them. Thank you. We're gonna go over this, we're gonna go over this on stream throughout, oof, we got plenty of content for this, from this. Yeah, we've got plenty of content from this. Yeah, so like I said, completely understandable. I know where you're going with that. And yes, of course, Astro, there's shock aspects and inflammatory language because, well, that kind of brings in the views, does it not? You have to be shocking. You have to be shocking. You have to be inflammatory sometimes to get the views, and I'm personally not here for it. I'm here to say what I have to say, and hope that people listen. That's it. Check out our goals. Our goals are literally to bring awareness to the issues that are not getting the attention they deserve. It's time to wake up and not be so complacent, right? It's time for things to be done. And so yeah, like that's basically it. I hope that people listen to what I have to say, to what we have to say, and I hope that people take something from it. That's basically it. Not here to engage in inflammatory language. Usually, I don't think I'm a inflammatory or controversial figure in any way, shape, or form. Nor am I here to do kind of like performative like shocking theater, whatever. Like none of that is what I can. First of all, it's not something that I am naturally, because it would be really weird if I like acted that way. It's just out of character for me. That would just be very weird, and I don't like it when it comes to serious topics. I feel like sometimes we get lost in the sauce by being performative, or seemingly like you are talking about these issues because they gather the views or something like that. Sometimes I feel like that could be an issue, but you know, I'm just saying. That's how we know we somehow need to get Chris Funk on the show, or some kind of Twitch show, to talk about climate change, its impact on weather and people living in extreme areas of the world. His book is great, but him talking about it would be easier, and he's hardly any interview on it, which is a real shame. Well, I hope, I mean, maybe.
Be able to facilitate things like that someday for you guys.
Yeah, that would be great. you know, I should be reaching out to more content creators and to more like people who are into this, who know their stuff. Maybe one of these days, actually, you know what, I'm gonna make that a goal, to maybe get like some more interviews under our belts. Yeah, that's why I come to you and avoid all that other stuff. I appreciate that, Astro. Look, I know Twitch is yeah, never mind, I'm not even gonna get into it. So I'm gonna try to get more interviews under our belts. Maybe try to get the Beckosphere on. I believe there is another content creator that does a lot of stuff with climate change. She doesn't stream anymore that often, but maybe I could talk to her, and maybe I can then start to build up a rapport and talk to somebody like Chris Funk, like a writer, you know? Could you meet IRI online as he does raid you? Yeah, I sometimes I sometimes lurk. I've think I've spoken to him like through chat. He's been here, that's for sure. He's been here. His email's on the university website, so that would probably be the best method. Although I think you mean Bela. Yes, Bela. Thank you. Thank you. That's who I was referring to. Yes, now it's all coming together. She would actually be an excellent person to have on alongside someone like Chris Funk, because she also knows a little bit about the weather, like hurricanes and etc. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. Like, build my rapport, build this channel's rapport, and kind of get that, how should I say, resume up. Get that resume up. I mean, we did interview a senatorial candidate, a federal senatorial candidate, so that went well. So we could have somebody on again. I had somebody, I think it was Ohio, I believe. Some like Democratic candidate who's like really into crypto. So I was thinking about interviewing them and kind of like getting a feel for what that is. Maybe that would be interesting. I'm still kind of like confused. I would say even more on the skeptical side of cryptocurrencies because of their volatility, their ability to be used to do bad things, to say the least. But I could say also that it could provide a way to decentralize things, which is good. I don't know. I'm still like more towards on the negative side of crypto. I'll have to do a lot more research.
It has a lot of positive and negative benefits.
Yeah. So like I'm still I don't know. I saw Turing was doing a deep dive into some of those aspects.
Oh, maybe we'll have to have them on.
Yeah. He says good things about you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, IRI. I appreciate that. That's really nice. That's really nice. I didn't even know. That's cool.
Cool as hell.
That's really nice. Appreciate that. Yeah, so like, yes, James Snapper, I need to reach out to people like Bela, people like the Beckosphere, and I could email this writer, this professor. Is he a professor? Chris Funk. Actually, how do I how do I what university or what link could I use? I think Funk would be a good catch for the show if you could get that kind of thing, because it's quite a big deal in the field. He does work for NGOs who help predict and prevent famines and droughts across the world. Yeah, I think that would be a great thing.
Agreed.
Okay, thank you. This is the page to his. Okay, gotcha. I'm looking at the whispers. Yeah, okay, this is great. So I'm gonna reach out to them and maybe get like a good, hopefully set up a good interview, and get that content out there, because that could be very beneficial. And you know, it's just something that I think it's important. I can't get my head around crypto. I get the feeling that if you lose your wallet, you lose everything. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very skeptical, because like I'm very skeptical about crypto simply because like because I've seen so many instances where it's being used to like basically scam people. in like pump and dump schemes, and I don't know. It just feels weird, right? The concept feels weird. Maybe it only feels weird to me because I don't fully understand it, so I'm just gonna hold off. But it does, like, you know, make me go, not sure.
Agreed.
Right, like it just, I don't know.
Vote.
Yeah. Yeah, so I agree, James Snapper. I'm gonna reach out to that person. So maybe I can try to hopefully fingers crossed, hopefully they'll be okay. Hanging out here with us on like a Saturday or whenever. I mean, like if I have to take a day off and I get enough of a heads up, I could do that. I don't know. I'm gonna try. Crypto is far from the real world. It seems to lack utility. No, it has utility. I think it can. It's a tool, right? It's what you do with it, I think. Because, like, what if you had crypto? What if you use crypto to, like, fund, like, a lot of, like, stuff, a lot of projects? Andreas Malm is another person. Could be interesting if you can get in touch with them, too. He's more the eco-activism side. Swedish academic, knows a lot about environmental militancy and how to get things done. Interesting. Now that I like. Yeah, I'm still on the fence.
Look at us getting all the hookups today.
Yeah, James Napper's like really just dropping some serious recommendations here. Nice. To be honest, James Napper, I do appreciate that. I'm gonna reach out to some of these people, and hopefully, with some luck, we'll be able to get some of these on. I have been meaning to get in touch with Bela, and that's kind of on me. That's kind of on me. I have been meaning to get in touch with Bela. I also have my non-biological brother, who is a researcher, who is an actual climate researcher, to come on, but he's been super busy. He wrote a catchy book out. Oh, Jesus. Which is a great book, as How to Blow Up a Pipeline, which is a great book, as was his book about the coronavirus. Huh.
You know that, Carlos? I can only imagine why he's been busy.
Oh yeah, because he's been... Yeah, exactly. He's been like back to back with work. For reasons, obviously. And he's working on, I think, masters? I want to say masters in environmental science or something like that. I don't see me buying a pint of milk with crypto. Not yet. Well, no, actually, I'm wrong. There are certain areas, certain stores, and certain methods of you being able to use crypto to buy things. There's even like Visa cards that are kind of like debit cards. Like you would have a how do I say this? You would have like a preloaded amount, like preloaded amount that is tied to your crypto, and you would use it just like you would a debit card. They have a card. Yes, exactly, Pirate Ninja. Send that to me in whispers if you have it. Yeah, like there's like Visa crypto cards. Why does this why is this being held up by Automod? My nephew has made a small fortune with crypto. The problem is every winner there's thousands of losers. Yep, that's right. In order for somebody, it's like playing stocks or like playing gambling, and like I don't know, when you do it like that, it just gets really dicey. Just gets really dicey ethically when it starts to be more like a casino than it is a, you know, yeah. This is also okay. Thank you, James. I'm getting all of the whispers now. It's like stocks, but way more volatile. Yeah, and I'm not really a fan of that to begin with. I'm not a fan of the concept. No, I don't know. Just seems kind of weird.
Sounds like the chickens are laying some eggs.
Aw. I still see it as the Bonsai Pyramid game. It can be. I saw a massive... There was this YouTuber, or two YouTubers, who did a massive expose about I think it was like some type of like gamer organization that was getting like into some type of massive what would be considered scheme. I don't know if it's like a Ponzi scheme, but like it was a scheme to pump and dump crypto under the guise of doing it for charity for children. And it was pretty gross that that's like a thing that can happen, right? So I don't know about that. It's more like gambling than investing, depending on which ones you have right. So like when you start getting into that territory, I'm not too that's gonna be a no from me.
Same.
Like
I'm not gonna tell y'all what to do, but
yeah, but just saying, just saying that that's a possibility. And like I've seen a lot of altcoins, like not like, you know, obviously established coins like Ethereum or Bitcoin, which are established solid currencies, right? Cryptocurrencies, but like all these altcoins that get like popped out and turned into like pump and dump schemes are like, I don't know, it's kind of iffy. It's almost like insider trading where the people on the inside cheat everyone else. Yeah, it can be.
Basically.
Yes, Fraser K was the one doing the Save the Kids crypto scams. Yeah, there we go. I knew it. I knew it had something to do with that. I knew it. Like it was in the back of my head. As I was like trying to research this kind of stuff. There's a YouTube channel, and I forget the YouTube channel's name, but they did a whole expose on like how these folks operated. Oh, it might have been CoffeeZilla actually. It might have been them. Where they kind of like exposed how like scummy these altcoin schemes can be, as well as going into deep dives of online gambling, of how some of these online casinos operate and things like that. Yes, in a virtual studio. Yes, I believe they were talking about something like online casinos that's CoffeeZilla. Okay, thank you. You see, like I'm connecting the dots in my bootlegged photographic memory because I know I've seen it somewhere. It's there, the information, the outlines are there. So yeah, it's just the details that escape me, but thank you. It must be CoffeeZilla. Is it Panama or Venezuela who have launched their own crypto? I think actually El Salvador is like the first country in Central America. Yeah, I think so. The first country in Central America to make like Bitcoin like a nationwide like accepted currency or something like that. Venezuela didn't make their own, they just invested in Bitcoin. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, the El Salvador made Bitcoin like a national currency kind of thing, if I'm correct. National acceptance. It's accepted nationally there.
Oh lordy.
Alright folks. It is about to get just under 3 o'clock, so I do have to get going. Let me see here.
We need more time on Saturdays.
Yeah, but
I just cut the hell out of myself.
ew. You know what?
What?
We're gonna head to touring, and I think that I think we need to show touring some love, right? The Elon Musk scandal recently highlighted issues. Yeah, no kidding. Astro, yeah, I know. Imagine tweeting and making a coin of your choice go up or down or whatever. Yeah, that's not good. That's not okay. The fact that one person can tweet and manipulate a massive market like that is not okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's just so much like questionable things behind it, as well as like potential for utility. I don't know. There's a lot that I have to look into. But yeah, I can totally see the massive problems when it comes to this. Ship has been sketchy from the get-go. True. Alright, folks. First of all, I want to thank everybody for being here. You guys are what makes this channel grow. We can't do this without you guys. If you guys enjoy the content, don't forget to hit the follow button. You get 5 free emotes, one including Vaquita. Join us Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. Eastern time, and join us on Saturdays, just about noon Eastern time, to do Saturday Caturdays. Who knows what will happen on Saturday Caturdays? It might be an IRL stream like we did today. It might be just chatting. It might be video games. It might be I don't know. It's a toss up. But what?
God damn it!
Yeah, but what is guaranteed is kitty cats on stream. That's 100% guaranteed. So please make sure you hit the follow button on your way out. Spread the word far and wide that this is the chillest place to be for news and politics. Thank you tons. Thank you. The Wild Wild West had at least rules. Yeah, this one, crypto doesn't have much. It might be big interviews. Yeah, I'm seeing him do, I think he's like reviewing some old TMBS. So let's go check it out. Please show some massive support to touring. As always, we're heading out, folks. Laters. Thank you, Pirate Ninja. Appreciate ya. As always, please stay safe. Please take care of each other. We love y'all, and we hope to see you guys
In the next,
in the next one. See ya. Hang tight, folks. Hang tight. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And congrats on the new kitty cat, Celtic Taboo. Alright, folks. Hang tight with us. Show lots of support to touring. Show them some love. And, stay with us, alright? We're heading out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. See ya.